Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we are back once again with some Super Seducer today, and this is the last chapter. We've come to an end of Super Seducer. It's been going for a while. They've been like, I've had a couple of episodes in the break, but we're here for number 10. And if you missed out on the episode that went up a few days ago, chapter 9, I set a goal that if this video got 10 likes, I would go and buy Super Seducer 2 and carry on the series. So if you guys want to see that, please smash the like button down below and to show your support, and I will get on to that as soon as possible. So final chapter, first date Kate. I do believe we have tried with Kate before. I do believe this was chapter number 8. Yeah, I think that was Kate. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're the same. Yeah, same. So in chapter 7, we on a date. Now we need to. You did really well to get on a date, but there's still a lot to do. Can you charm her enough this evening to take things physical? Goal. Cheeky kiss. Cheeky kiss. Okay, let's go. Play. Let's go. Let's go, boys and girls. Let's go. Ooh. Okay, so we need to get the kiss. Do we go bar? Solid atmosphere. Coffee, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay. Club of friends or hiking? Hiking alone in the woods, you know, or in the hills or whatever. It's, yeah, there'll be people around there. There'll be just 2 of you. More romantic. Let's go hiking.
If a girl's active and she shows an interest in outdoor activities,
I've got it wrong already.
Great.
This is the final exam.
In this case, it wasn't the option to choose.
I want to go hiking, Richard. Why can't I go hiking? Right, I'm going bar then.
Ideally, we want nighttime plus drinks, right? To make sure the date goes as well as possible. So
oh,
the
yeah,
bar
you need
is the best option.
You need alcohol. You need alcohol, do you? That's the only way you can get girls, Richard, through the power of alcohol.
Hey. Good to see you too.
Literally, the goal was to kiss. Well, does that not count? Come on, Richard. Come on, Richard. Come on, Richard. How should you sit? Should you sit opposite each other, face to face, or side by side? Side by side, you can have a more direct conversation opposite side. But if you're next to each other, you know, all the stuff that Richard likes to do. So we're going to go side by side because it's going to be the right answer.
Come take a seat over here.
Thank you.
Perfect. So many people sit opposite each other on first dates and it gets really awkward because you've got that eye contact the whole time, you run out of stuff to say, it feels super uncomfortable, and the worst thing, you can't touch her up, right? So it's much better to sit side by side.
Richard, stop.
So how have you been the past
stop,
few days?
Richard, stop.
Actually quite a lot. I went to the gym as usual, and then did some work, but it's boring, right?
She's active.
Yeah. And last night I watched a movie.
Okay, what movie?
It was 7 with Brad Pitt, a nice one.
Yeah, it's good, right? It's kind of psychological, serial killer, scary.
Oh, so you've seen it?
Yeah, I like
it is very scary. I liked it very much. I think it's very smart.
But it's a strange film for a girl. It's not like Sex and
Is
the
it?
City or like Finding Nemo or something. It's quite...
What is wrong with Finding Nemo,
quite a
Richard?
tough
I
film,
feel
right?
offended.
Yeah, it is. But I like tough films.
Fish.
Do you watch horror movies and things like that?
Only girls can watch
I
this
do
film.
quite often. I think they make you think, and it's interesting.
But not. What if there's loads of blood and people dying? You can watch it, or you kind of cover your eyes and stuff.
Not like that. I wouldn't watch The Saw or something like that because it's stupid, I think. But this one is very smart. You should know if you watched it.
Yeah, it is very smart. You're always thinking about, how they can catch him and stuff. So
Yeah,
it's quite
exactly.
cool.
Exactly.
All right. What else have you got going on?
Actually, I'm moving house at the moment, and it's very, very difficult and annoying because there are all those boxes I have to move and all my stuff.
You have to pack things up.
Pack up and then transport it all. Oh, it's so difficult.
Yeah, they say it's a stressful thing to do, to move house.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Of course. Offer to come help, sympathise, use it as a reason to check her muscles. You don't know what to click with, Richard, because you just told her to... Friendly, helpful, got it.
Well, listen, if I'm free, then I can definitely come and help you carry boxes or whatever you need.
Oh, really? Thank you for the offer. It's very nice of you.
No, it's not right you doing heavy lifting and stuff yourself. You know, look at you in this dress and heels and coming downstairs. And
True.
No, it's physical work, so I'm happy to come do it.
Thanks. I will use your help.
No, and you can remember this rule for as long as you live. Don't do these favours for girls that you're romantically interested in until you're dating and preferably sleeping together, because otherwise you're just giving her too much too soon for no good reason.
So I
know you're busy now with the house and stuff, but what do you normally do in your free time? Do you do any sports?
Yeah, of course I do sports.
Why, of course?
It's my main hobby, going to the gym, actually.
You just told me off for trying to go hiking, physical exercise, and she likes going to the gym and doing sports.
I do a lot of different things, actually. The main one is doing weights, usual stuff.
Okay.
And I also do 1 hour stretching a week.
Yeah.
It's very, very painful, but very rewarding as well.
For flexibility.
Yeah,
so you want to be able to do splits or
that's my goal.
Kick people in their heads.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and also I do Pilates sometimes. Yeah, so it's interesting.
All this exercise.
And what about
Can't
you?
relate.
Do you do sports?
Yeah, I've done lots of sports. I used to do boxing, used to play squash. I always try and do something physical, and at the moment I just do normal gym, like weights and things. But I don't get huge because I don't do protein shakes and all this stuff. So
that's good.
Just go to the gym, and I'm doing things for like endurance, you know, to have good fitness and whatever.
That's good.
And what else do you do apart from physical stuff?
Apart from physical stuff, I like reading. Actually, I read every day, and it's very, very interesting.
Oh yeah?
Sports and reading, I can't relate.
What's the last book you read?
I've just finished Bulgakov's Master and Margarita, but it wasn't the first time I've ever read it.
You read it again? So
yeah, I like it very much.
One of your favourites?
Yeah, one of.
That's nice because it's classic
literature.
Just
sitting on a date right now. What am I learning?
Harry Potter and Da Vinci Code and the girl with the dragon tattoo and all this stuff.
So you like reading as well?
Yeah, and I like reading not just fiction, but if I read fiction, I like classics. But I like reading sometimes psychology, business, biographies, all types of different stuff.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like psychology as well, and biographies of famous people. That's good.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Interesting, yeah.
And tell me, do you do anything creative or
just interviewing her right now?
Like singing,
literally
dancing,
interviewing,
playing the violin, whatever.
Actually, I'm absolutely useless at singing.
You can't sing?
Can't do that, and don't like it.
I was going to ask you to sing for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe we'll get you lessons and you can sing for me.
That can be interesting. Maybe one day. And I can't play any musical instrument as well. No,
even this xylophone thing or the...
Maybe.
Do you know this triangle, that one? You just...
Do you know this one, the triangle?
Yes,
easy. Richard.
And the
very
creative
complex
thing I do is actually painting.
Thank you.
Try to get to the bottom of how it makes her feel, so that she can paint you nude if she wants. So you don't really get art. Don't get art. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I just don't get it, eh?
Painting's really interesting, actually. But
yeah, it is.
But tell me, like, what does it give you? How do you feel?
Oh, it gives me a lot. In the first place, it helps you to reveal something inside. And in the second place, it helps you to express your emotions, and it's really interesting.
So it's not something, because I'm not a painter, right? So it's not something where, you know, you're sitting here, for example, and you just paint the bar and you're just trying to kind of copy it. It's something where something's coming from inside based on how you feel and who you are.
Yeah,
and whatever.
it is, because I like to create something that may not even exist in the real
Okay.
world. So it's basically my imagination. But sometimes I like to paint something that exists, if it's, for example, beautiful scenery or something I really like.
Yes.
Very nice. So
Yeah.
it's not, it's something that serves a purpose like emotionally for you as well, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like every artist
Very
ever.
cool. I'd love to see some of your paintings one day.
Oh, really? That
Yeah.
would be lovely. I would be happy to show you something.
Oh.
Marvelous. That's exactly what you want to do, because when someone has a passion, you want to dig down in it, get them speaking and telling you about their feelings, and it's definitely the way to go when someone reveals a life passion. So pay attention to that.
Do
Let's
that
not
indeed.
leave this sitting here. Yeah, have a drink.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Because Richard can
Cheers.
only get girls when they're drunk. Because we can't do it in the hiking middle of nowhere when they're sober.
So tell me, how about traveling? Do you travel?
Oh, yes, I do.
And what do you normally do? Do cities or adventure holidays?
Actually, I like both. I like cities, and I went to many places in Europe. For example, Prague and Berlin and Rome. Rome is amazing, so I
Very
like that.
beautiful there, yeah.
Yeah, of course, Europe is beautiful, and I also went to some exotic places like Lebanon, for example.
Lebanon.
Lebanon.
Yeah,
It's
it
not
was-
dangerous there.
It was quite scary because I thought it was dangerous, but probably it wasn't at the moment. It was fun because I like to see different things, and
Different cultures and whatever. But
Yeah.
Rome is very touristy, right?
yeah, all those
And-
crowds. You're
And
right.
then Lebanon is probably not very touristy. Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, very different.
So you
You
like
can see the
different
contrast.
different kinds of things, not
Yeah, I
always the
do.
same stuff in the same hotel and speaking, places where, because English people are different. Some like to go to, for example, Spain every year to the same place, only speak English, they don't know any Spanish.
That's quite boring.
Yeah, and then some people like just going somewhere super exotic where there are no tourists. I'm more like the second type. I don't like tourists.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If I go somewhere and the other English people are, oh no, I feel like I'm in the wrong place.
Oh, really? So you don't like English people?
When I'm traveling somewhere and you're just surrounded by, people from your country, you don't feel like you're traveling. And if
yeah.
everything's in English, you don't feel like you're traveling. So I like to go somewhere.
I mean, it does,
and
'cause you're
only meet
completely somewhere
locals,
different.
To go to the local place. Like you would have seen it in Rome. You can go to some restaurants where it's all just Americans.
Yeah, just tourists all around.
Or
No
you can
good.
go to a restaurant if you're lucky and you're like, oh, I'm sitting with Italians, so I must be in the right place, not the tourist
Yeah, maybe you're right,
recommendation.
actually. I should try that.
Yeah. And tell me, what's the I don't know, coolest place you've been or most interesting?
Something that I really liked, yeah?
Yeah.
Recently I went to Cuba and it was amazing.
Cuba.
I really liked it.
Disagree and say that it's not such a cool place. Impressed with the fact that you've been to the Caribbean many times. Get her talking about the best parts of the trip. Well, you just told me, Richard, if you like something, talk about it. Show an interest, Keep it talking about it. So see,
Cuba,
If this is
that's
wrong,
really
Richard, you're
interesting
contradicting
because
yourself again.
It's kind of a strange country, right? It was Americans weren't allowed to go there for so long. They've
Yeah.
got this reputation for the politics, but it's not very developed for tourists, right? So it must be quite interesting.
Yeah, it's not, and that's what's interesting actually, because it's not easy to get internet even there,
No internet yet.
Yeah.
Boring.
There is internet, but it's kind of difficult.
Slow and stuff,
yeah,
yeah.
very interesting.
But I like
Completely
having
different.
a break from the internet. Do you?
Oh,
No.
yeah, I liked it, but not all people can handle it.
No. I've got too much stuff going
I
on.
can handle it. I like to
Good.
unplug sometimes, and then you feel how relaxing it is when you're not checking your phone all the time.
Yeah, right. I do it sometimes as well, and I really liked it.
But tell me, like, what's the cool stuff about Cuba?
Check
What
your
did
phone
you
all the
really
time.
like about it?
Everything. I just liked everything.
I like everything about
The
Cuba.
nature was amazing. Very
Everything
beautiful.
good about
And
everything
the
about Cuba is
people-
amazing.
Yeah,
Everything.
the main thing was actually the people, because they're very, very friendly and very
Okay.
different, and it was
Wow,
very
racist.
peaceful there and safe, and everything was wonderful. Actually, yeah, you have to.
People are often the most important thing, yeah? Because if they're rude or if there are too many tourists, then it just can destroy the holiday, right? But
Sure.
you said they're
Yes.
very, very friendly, so you felt
Very.
good there.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're right. I felt very good there.
Very nice. excelente. You know, holidays are something that bring out a lot of emotions, you know, just compared to her telling you about, I don't know, her day at work compared with a recent holiday. So it's an area that you want to explore and you want to find out what she felt during that period so that she can kind of relive it and start feeling good again in that moment with you as she tells you about it. Plus, it's keeping the attention on her rather than just cutting her off and talking about something else.
So what
Exactly.
about you? Do you like traveling?
Yeah, I do like travel. I don't like it as much as I did
Maybe a
because when I was
long
younger, I would
video.
go away for months at a time and just
Wow.
go to different countries and, you know, come back home and then 2 weeks later go away again. Now I'm more settled and I like spending time at home, but I would say like every month I like to go somewhere.
Can't now.
And I spend a
Lockdown.
lot of time in Barcelona. I've got a nice
Barcelona.
place there, it's by the sea, and
Oh.
have it all, you know, nicely set up with big television and PlayStation and stuff.
I like how
It's really cool.
PlayStation's trademarked
Oh,
in
really? PlayStation, you said.
Yeah,
You play often?
yeah, kind of.
Oh, really? I think games are just a waste of time. Don't you
Dump
think
her
so?
now. Yeah, I know, you're right. I'll cut down. Yeah, yeah. I'll scrap one of my favourite hobbies. I'll just scrap it for you because you don't like it. No, 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 no. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to? What? And I suppose you don't do anything to waste time. No, C. If in doubt, go for C.
Well, look, I kind of get what you mean because it's, you know, some people might say it's immature or something, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a little bit different nowadays because the older people play, and even in this TV show House of Cards, he's the president, but he plays games. It's quite funny, but
Yeah, sorry.
I won't try and convince you that it does good stuff for your brain and your reflexes and kind of memorizing maps and things.
Okay.
But specifically for me, the way I work in my business is I need to have just a few big ideas, you know, every now and again. So I'm not sitting there all day doing repetitive stuff. I need to be creative and think of something powerful. And when I'm
Powerful.
playing a game, I'm not 100% in there at all. I'm kind of detached and I'm coming up with ideas. So it's something that actually is not, you know, I'm sitting there playing the game. I'm actually having these big ideas, just like you might if you're in the bath, you know, and you think, oh, that's good, you know, like this. And something I also do is if I'm playing something that doesn't need audio, you know, where it's not really important, like a racing
Okay.
game or sports, then I listen to audiobooks.
Oh,
And actually, I remember a
This
few
is
years
so
ago I
much
studied
BS,
Chinese,
Richard. I can't
and
believe
I
it.
would be able to sit for hours just listening to the Chinese because I was playing the game, so I didn't get bored. Because if you're just listening to language learning, you can't do it for long, right?
yeah,
So
it's
it really helped
tiring.
me
Oh,
actually.
really? Yeah,
Yeah, it's not
maybe.
so bad. And there's some girl games I'm going to let you try. There's one called Flower where you control, I don't know, growing flowers
There's
and flying
girl
around
game.
and stuff.
Richard,
Yeah.
stop.
Okay, maybe I would give it a try then.
Brilliant. But do you know why this works? It's because women find it very attractive when a guy shows his intelligence. All women want a guy that's more intelligent than them, and it's very cool if you can persuade her
they?
to your point of view.
Do they?
So anytime you can do this, anytime you've got the facts
they?
at hand or a strong argument, you can persuade her. It's
Do
actually
they?
really
Do
attractive
they
and
really?
sexy. So do it. And what about you? Do you
Girls
have
want
any like
guys to be more
guilty
intelligent than
pleasures
they
or
are.
some really dumb TV
That's
shows,
a new one I've heard.
like reality stuff or something?
Well, let me think. Definitely not TV shows, because I never
What does
watch
this
TV
woman do?
actually.
Never.
Doesn't play video
Never.
games.
I don't like
Doesn't
it.
don't
watch
have a
TV.
television?
Only movies.
Ah,
I have
movies.
television, but only
Okay.
for movies and stuff.
Really
And
gym
I
and-
need to tell you
Nice.
that one guilty pleasure I used to have was smoking, actually,
Oh.
but I managed to give up. And
Are you sure you're not going to start again?
no, now
If I had a
now,
cigarette now and say, "Come on,
no,
smoke,"
thank you. No, I gave up, so
That's
no
good.
more. And I think nothing else, basically. And what
Alright.
about you?
Your guilty pleasure
Actually,
is
people are often
smoking.
surprised when I tell them I've never tried a cigarette.
Oh, really?
never
Not
smoked one.
once.
No, I
Same
smoked
here,
other
Richard.
things, but never a cigarette.
I
Okay.
smoke
Strange,
other
right?
things.
Yeah, that's funny.
And in general, no, I think I'm quite nothing too bad. You know, not a crazy alcoholic or addicted to anything
That's
that I
good.
shouldn't be addicted to. So no, it's not too bad. And let me ask something that's a little bit. For me, it's interesting, right? So indulge me here.
Oh, here we go, Richard.
What are your bad habits? Like, what are some bad qualities?
Like that. I think I can't really trust people well, so sometimes...
Well, you can trust me.
No, I
Of course
don't
you
know.
can.
Sometimes I can seem a little bit unfriendly with people I don't know. So maybe that's a bad point about me. And also, I'm crazy about being on time everywhere. So sometimes I'm panicking when I'm running late and can be really angry or something like that.
That might be a problem.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
You're always late.
I'm never late, but I arrive.
Don't tell me that.
I arrive like 3 seconds before.
Before.
Always
You're
before.
sure not after?
I'm late if it doesn't matter, but if it matters, like a flight or a train.
I'm late if it doesn't matter.
When people are waiting, I'm not late. But if it doesn't really matter, if we kind of say, oh, around that time, then I wouldn't. And getting to the airport, not hours before. Hate it. So that might be a problem.
Yeah, that might be a problem actually, because I like to come in advance. Don't know what to do now. I can try it your way, because actually I end up wasting hours just sitting there and waiting.
If in the future, right, this is our first date, but if in the future we go somewhere, you can just go to the airport like 5 hours before, do whatever you want.
And meet you there.
And I'll just come, I'll just come later and meet you on the plane.
Okay, that sounds funny.
All right.
You want to put your arm around her, the classic. Put your hand on her leg. Palm reading. Check her pulse. Use the gypsy fortune teller routine to touch her ear. What do you want to touch your ear for, Richard? Huh. The classic.
So I can arrive like 1 minute before and you would have been there for 5 hours, bored out of your brain.
Yeah, exactly. That sounds funny.
The classic.
I need to figure out a way to touch her now.
Tired.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's that?
Oh, don't be sorry. It's okay. It's a hand.
Could you please remove it?
Okay.
It's not really comfortable and awkward.
Bit soon?
Yes.
All right, don't worry about it. Forget it ever happens. I won't tell anyone. Be our secret. This old school move is actually not that bad if you do it a little bit tongue-in-cheek and you choose the right time to do it. Did you like going out to bars, partying, all that stuff?
Actually, no, I don't really like it because people are just drinking there and I don't really like to drink.
Like us?
No.
You don't like to drink? Cheers.
No, they're just cheers. I think they're just drinking a lot.
We would have been
and then
set. We'd
they're
have been
crazy,
fine.
dancing everywhere,
You
smoking.
mean like shots and...
Yeah, all this. I don't
drinking.
really like that. Yeah, but sometimes I go with my friends when they make me go, basically.
You like dancing? Can you dance?
I really can dance when I feel like dancing, but it doesn't happen often. That's why I don't go.
So, do I believe you? Yeah. So if I caught you in the club, you wouldn't be dancing on the bar or the table.
No, nothing like that. Never.
You're controlled.
Yeah, I'm very, very self-controlled.
But you're single at the moment. You don't go to bars to meet men.
You're single at the
really,
moment.
I don't think it's a perfect place.
Yeah, because she's on a date with you because she's in a relationship.
Internet?
No, internet. I don't believe in that. I think that it's better just to live your life, to work and go to the parks, wherever you go, and then one day you will meet someone when it's time.
That's very romantic. So you believe in fate?
Yeah, I do.
So you're single at the moment, right?
Yes,
you haven't
I am.
got secret lovers and husbands all around the world or something?
No.
Okay, and how is it? Because I know some girls, they're never single. They just have relationships, split up into the next one.
Yeah, maybe. I quite like it. I think it's better to be single than with someone you don't like or something like that. That's why I really enjoy that. I have a lot of free time to develop my personality and to
all that good
do
stuff.
something, read and do more work. So I like it.
What's your longest relationship?
It was about a year.
A year? I once met a girl who said 2 weeks to that question.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Amazing,
Don't you think
right?
so?
Yeah, very strange.
What about you?
My longest was my first relationship, 2.5 years.
Oh, that's quite long.
Yeah. But how long have you been single this time?
It's about 3 months now.
3 months. If you don't mind me asking, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but why did you break up with your last man?
Oh, actually, we broke up because he was useless in bed.
Excuse me? Excuse me, what was it? Make a joke about how you just need 3 to 5 minutes. Say that must mean she hasn't been properly satisfied in a long time. Sympathise and desexualise the moment. We want to sexualise the moment. That's the end goal, right? Yes. But B is like, no, we're going for A.
I'll tell you what we can do about that. Bear with me for a second. One evening, come round, because I want to show you some stuff anyway. I've got an aquarium, whatever, you're going to love it. But anyway, come round and we'll pick some, I've got candles, you know, these aroma candles, whatever.
Right.
And very nice music. So think of a track you really like, maybe
Okay.
something like The Weeknd. We'll put that on.
Amazing.
And give me like 3 to 5 minutes to show you what I can do. You'll love it. And it doesn't take long, that's the benefit.
It's a joke, right?
I don't know, you'll see.
Okay.
That wasn't what I...
From time to time, girls up the ante sexually and say things like this, and you need to be able to respond in the right way. One of the options is to be playfully tongue-in-cheek about it, but in a way that shows confidence. So that will work. So yeah, when I'm single, I'm definitely on dates because it's the best chance to meet girls and, you know, see if anyone would be good for a serious relationship.
Yeah.
But what kind of qualities do you like in a man?
Oh, actually, many numerous
many.
qualities. Yeah, but
Okay.
I
long
think the
list.
most important are that he is honest and
Oh, dear.
trustworthy.
Oh no. No, I'm joking.
It's not about
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, of course, I would like someone very responsible
Yeah.
and very manly, someone who can
Manly, like
handle.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and shooting people and
no.
tattoos and...
I don't mean the appearance. I mean
Okay.
the inner world, right? The character and everything.
like decisive and...
Yeah, really
not
strong
a,
character.
Not a weakling and stuff
Yeah,
like
and
that.
I like smart guys, obviously. That's very important.
Because every girl likes a smart guy, apparently.
Well, okay, cool. Sounds like you're talking about someone.
Are you really?
Yeah. Do you know what
What?
kind of girls I like?
I don't know. I can guess beautiful girls, probably.
I like blonde, brown eyes. I'm
Okay.
joking. No, of course, you know, the physical appearance is important to start with, and
well.
then... No, I'm going to be honest, right? You said you like honest guys, so I'm
Yes,
not going
I
to
do.
start lying immediately. So definitely physical appearance is important, and then after that, intelligence, curiosity, of course, honesty, like you said, and I like them to be actually quite different from me, so that they can tell me something different.
Opposites
Yeah, that's
attract,
interesting.
and you
Yeah.
know.
I like it too.
But as you know, we agree it's quite hard to find someone.
Yeah, it is. It's very hard.
Ask her what grade you would get in kissing school. Pounce on her and surprise her with a kiss. No. Kiss one cheek, then the other, then kiss her. Do you know what time it is? Time to kiss. Tell her she looks like a baby lamb and tickle her, then kiss her. These are all weird answers. These are all weird answers. Who would do E? I'll do an E. I picked it.
You know what? You're just adorable. Look at you, like a little baby lamb.
Oh, thank you.
In fact,
No way did that work.
look at you, you're so shy. Exactly like a little baby lamb.
Oh,
Has anyone ever told you that before?
no, never.
I'm going to save you in my phone as Kate brackets little baby lamb.
What? Excuse me.
Playfulness, laughing goes quite well with seduction, so this is not a bad option. It just could be a little bit better.
So what was the right option? What was the right option?
Ideally, we want nighttime plus drinks, right? To make sure that... Congratulations, you made it. You got all the way to the end and completed all 10 levels.
Woo!
Now, there is an even better ending
Oh.
if you go through and you complete them all with 5-star ratings, plus get 50% completion, but it will be worth your while, so I suggest you go and do it. As a reward for completing the game, I'm going to give you a few secrets in the making of it.
Oh.
Now, did you notice this? That there's a scene with a girl called Alexa, and there's another one called Jenna. We're talking about the club dance floor and the girl on the street, and also first date. Did you notice that that's actually the same girl? That's actress Shanna Vincent. Something else in the game
Madness.
is that in the friend-to-girlfriend level, Lilia, the girl in it, is actually my friend. She's my friend since 2012, and so a lot of the stuff in that level is true, like her going on to a design course. Finally, maybe most shocking, is that the girl Kate is actually my wife of, I don't know, about 6 months ago. So you
Mad.
didn't know that, and that's kind of like silly little reward for you finishing the game. But if you want to go a little bit further and get the best possible ending, then I've got an even better surprise for you. So maybe go ahead and do that. But again, thank you so much for playing.
Do I
hope
have
you
to do
really
this?
loved the game.
Guys and girls watching, please. Okay. If I get 10 likes, I will do the secret ending, and then I'll do Super Seducer 2. I did not know there was a secret ending to this, so maybe one day I'll do it, maybe I won't, who knows. But if you guys have enjoyed Super Seducer, make sure you smash the like button down below, be subscribed if you're new around here, and do enjoy the content. As always, hit subscribe, hit the comment section. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.